All right, so this is what y'all need to understand for the safety of your children and your family and your future. All right, you're gonna end up with disease and you're gonna end up dead. All right, people at war. All right, the medical system. All right, any type of little government assistance, places where there's masses of people at. Look, man, you guys got lice, all right? Especially in the places where you don't let people take care of themselves, like shelters and hospitals. So when people do get to take care of themselves, they go out in public and go use the bathroom. And when they go use the bathroom, they brush off all these little lice. They go and throw them off. And they're always near the toilet. They're always in the bathroom. But see, you can't see them on the floor. They just blend right on in, you know what I mean? They all camouflage. They come in different colors. They literally like chameleons. They blend right in with your skin. Whatever your skin tone, they're gonna turn into that color so they can get your ass and stay on you. Or whatever the color clothes you got, they're gonna turn into the color of your clothes so that they can blend in. Alright? So, especially when you're in a place like this, you want to keep stomping, man. You want to stomp so that you can shame the devil, alright? You know? Because if you don't stomp, them little shits are going to crawl up your leg. They're going to get in your crotch. And they're going to get in your ass. They're going to get under your armpits. They're going to get in your hair. They're gonna get under your collar, and they're gonna get in your ears, they're gonna get in your nose, and they will get in your brain. And what people don't understand is, and you may think it's funny, but there ain't nothing funny about it and no laughing matter, that there's plenty of people out there, especially in schools and hospitals, where innocent children don't have any clue about this shit, and they end up getting infested by these things. These things crawl up in their ears, and then you want to go and throw medicine inside of them and talk about all their ADD, ADHD, and all this other crap. But they're not. They're possessed by lice. Lycifer, you dumbass. Lycifer. Okay? Lice controls the brain. Blood-brain barrier. Vector agents. These things produce like toxoplasmosis, T. gondii virus, shit that makes you into a zombie. And when you have no fear, you will run out into straight up danger with no fear. That's what toxoplasmosis does to you once it gets into your system. All right, it goes through your brain. It takes out all rational thinking, and it makes you pretty much a little daredevil, or like a little zombie rat or zombie cat. Pretty much everything you see in the wild with hair, like anything that's angry and shit all the time, like bears and lions and stuff, that's why they're angry. It's because of lice. It's probably biblical. You know what I mean? And it is biblical. In fact, plagues of Egypt. But it is extremely biblical because of how they talk about how back in the day when the earth was first made, like there wasn't animals eating animals. But all of a sudden, the animals started rolling over and eating each other. Well, it's because of these things right here. These things affect your appetite. They affect your gut biome, your gut bacteria. They affect, look at this shit, bro. These things are crawling all over this thing, bro. Popping up. That's why you want to keep your feet moving. You don't want to keep your feet standing still in a place like this, where people would end up throwing them shits off in the bathroom, and then they'll crawl up on you and get you. So when I know that there's lice on the floor, I toss some toilet paper down on the floor. As soon as you toss that toilet paper down on the floor, shit, they'll pop up out the woodwork. They'll come up out the ground like zombies, like super ghosts and ghouls. They'll come up out the ground. My skin is crawling right now because I'm looking at these shits. I got a phobia of these things. Anything that crawls and creepeth, I'll wake up in the middle of the night. It could be 10 feet away. I wake up in the middle of the night and I get rid of it. Literally wake up out of my sleep as if lightning struck and woke my ass up. My spidey senses go off like that around these shits. And I know the people that have them off of look. One look, I can tell you who has it. 100%. There's no way in hell you're gonna tell me I don't know, because I've been studying these things. There's plenty of people that you guys look up to and worship and love and like, have no clue that these things are who you actually love and like. It's like when you see somebody drunk, when a young person sees somebody drunk, they're like, oh, that person's all drunk and friendly now, so they're just gonna give away all their stuff. Well, that's exactly what toxoplasmosis lice does. It pretty much makes you like you're drunk and you give away all your shit. That's how, like I said, you lose all of your rationality, and just like a mouse running up to a cat, you're gonna give up your life. And you won't, there was no struggle against it. Like a lamb led straight to the slaughter. Pretty sure there's plenty of sheep and lambs out there that are filled with lice. But the point is, there's plenty of animals out there that you guys eat on your table, and they have these diseases from these lice. And there's plenty of people out there that are eating all this food straight from the store that don't have any clue that these lice have been on their food, and they've transferred the toxoplasmosis, T. gondii virus, and all types of other little crap over to that food, and then you eat it. So it's not good to be eating any of these uncooked foods, especially if you don't know where the hell they came from. But yeah, man, this is the biggest problem in the world. This is public. This is a big convention center I'm at right now. I'm at a huge convention center where plenty of you people will venture, and your children will go for field trips and they only like the wealthy people up in here. They don't even like the homeless people. And you know what I mean? They don't let them walk in. They'll let the homeless people use the bathroom, but they don't let them into the building, right? Like they don't let them pass the bathroom. But all you people think you're safe, think you're doing your dang thizzle, have no damn clue what you signed up to and who's let something in, who done let something up into the party. Y'all have no clue. That's what the vampire party is all about. You know what I mean? It just turns on your ass all of a sudden. You having a good time, the next minute, you know, you're in Jurassic Park. Well, that's what this is all about. You know what I mean? You guys are looking for big bad wolves to come and destroy your world, but this right here is the things that destroy worlds. Destroy worlds. Why would pestilence and disease be such a huge deal, and cleanliness be such a huge deal in the Bible? Why would the Most High make such a huge deal about it? How you had Pharaoh, that was one of the curses put on Pharaoh and his hard-hearted people, hater-ass people. All right, so you guys got to understand, like, and anyway, this also makes you hard-hearted. You have no clue what the symptoms of these things are. Like I said, you think these things just bite you and you just, oh, something bit me. Okay, I found it, I killed it, and I moved it on, and it's okay. No, bro, this is not no regular type of shit. These things reproduce asexually. They do not need a partner. They do not need a mate. They are like fallen angels. They are like legion. They are legion. You're looking at legion, all right? That's what you guys don't understand. Legion is you think you're looking at a man, but you're not. You're looking at a man that's possessed, and they are many, and they all have one cause. That one cause is to hurry up and get you to spread to the next person, infect the next body. Mass effect is the goal of these things. They have nothing else on their mind but that. And you know what's on their mind as soon as they bite you, because they let you know, if you pay attention, how they move. You pay attention, you see how these people move when they got them. You pay attention, you see how the nature of these animals are when they have them. You pay attention and you will know that these things are evil. These things are not dumb. They are very, very smart. They climb up always. They don't sit around and wait around. As soon as you pop up, they smell breath, they smell blood, they smell you. They're coming. All right? So you got to watch out for these things. These things are disgusting. If you see them, you might want to just turn around and run the other way. Our society is ran by them. Everything from the law to the college to the religion, everything is ran by them. Like I said, you're not escaping them, no matter where you are, as long as you're on this earth. To the life force that runs this world, that you would call a god or whatever, we are essentially what these things are to us. See how small those things are to us? Well, we are like that to, and even smaller. We're even more pathetic than these things are, than they are. Like, if for instance, imagine a piece of lice on a piece of lice. Like, imagine in scale comparison, how that thing is size to us. Imagine something that size to it. Okay? See that Russian doll effect, that interdimensional effect. You know what I mean? Okay? So therefore, we are like that to the force that runs this earth, the forces that runs this earth. We are less than that. You know what I mean? And the Most High gave you good common sense, good sense. I shouldn't say common sense, but gave you good sense. And that's what these things come to take away, because your good sense keep you steer clear of these things. Good sense means your job is never done. You ain't never gonna be lazy. You ain't never gonna be waiting around for these things to come get you. Lazy lice and lazy. Why do you think they have lays for lice? Lies, laws, okay? Loser, lust. Come on, bro. There's nothing that you can say out there that runs this world that doesn't have something to do with these things. These things make every rule, law, ology, every block in your state, city, country, everything is ran by these things. All right? Other than that, the Most High is the only way out of this bitch. All right? Because the Most High warned you about it, told you how to get rid of it, told you how to cleanse yourself, and told you how to steer clear of these things. And that's what you got to do. You're down here in their world. This is their world. All right? The serpents trap you, and these things devour you. Okay? And therefore your soul. Okay? The serpents here on this planet, on this, what you call Earth and home. Oh, Mother Earth. This is no mother, you dumbass. This is a damn dragon on top of a damn behemoth. Okay? A Leviathan and a behemoth. There is no mother to it. All right? When the Most High describes them, he describes them as he and him. Okay? Doesn't say she. All right? So you can get that little fairy tale Disney shit out your head. All right? Your Mother Earth let these things loose on you, but then you be like, oh, what kind of God would let the world be like this? I don't believe in God. But then you say, oh, Mother Earth. Mother Earth is the one killing your silly ass. And it's dressed up as a female and it's a male, and it's just to blend right on in so it can get close to your ass like a wolf on, like Little Red Riding Hood, just better to see you and eat you and grab you. And come on, bro, all the excuses in the world, and your ass still can't see through the obviousness. All right, these things destroyed the biggest army, the most powerful army on the face of the earth. All armies, every army. There is no army that has been on earth that has not lost to these things. The word loss comes from these things. The word loser comes from these things. And the word Lucifer comes from these things. Okay? Legion comes from these things. All right? You need to get your shit together, understand what's going on. All right? Don't let nobody fool you. I guarantee you 100%. You put one of these on a piece of paper or some shit like that, and you walk up to whoever owns the building and say, hey, these are inside of your bathroom. Now, if they really want you, if they really want to, what they're gonna do is they're gonna hurry up and knock whatever you have out of your hand and act like they never saw it. Oh, I don't see anything. They're gonna accidentally, oh, boom, boom. What were you talking about? What was that? Huh? I don't know what's going on. And they'll act totally like they don't even see or don't understand. Oh, That's just a bed bug. You know what I mean? They're like, no, that's lice. No, there's no lice. They treat it like Voldemort. They refuse to acknowledge. I guarantee you 100%. They will say the word bed bug every day, all day. Oh, it's just bed bugs. Just some little blanket statement for your ass to shut you up. All right, that's what they're gonna tell you, bed bugs. But at the end of the day, as soon as you say lice, it's like saying Voldemort on Harry Potter. They will flip because it's like saying Rumpelstiltskin. You figured them out. They will flip. They're gonna be like, they're gonna act real strange, real foreign on you all of a sudden. Like I said, the Most High, what he said, you got to know these demons by their name. When you call them out by their name, that's how you can exorcise a demon. Until you have their name, they're not coming out. They're gonna stay right there and do what the hell they're doing, act like they don't know what the hell you're talking about. Blending all right on in with your kin, ATLENs. All right, straight up, that's what they do. The most subtle creature ever created under heaven was the serpent. All right. So, just letting you know, this false light, Lucifer, lice. All right, that's what you're dealing with. Real lies. All right, they affect everything. Don't get caught slipping. On that note, man, y'all stay blessed, stay protected, and yo, man, look, bro. You need to make this number one priority. Other than language that you speak, getting your words together, you need to keep your wits about you. Understand that this is what it is, man. You're up at war with these things. All right. To the Rabbi Hayashar, Hay Kadosh Kadosh Kadosh, to the Rabbi Shai Kadosh Kadosh Kadosh, to the Rabbi Hebu Akakma Aseh Kadosh Kadosh Kadosh, Amen.